A Friday quote for you this morning. One of my favorites. It's not about how many followers you have. It's about how many leaders, how many other leaders you inspire. Which is what I say often when I'm teaching my groups for other coaches and healers, because essentially if you're a space holder, then you align with embodied leadership, with what I call heart intelligence leadership, which is not power over anymore, it's power with. That you want to inspire other embodied leaders, and to remember that there will be a lot fewer of them than there would be if you just had hundreds of thousands of followers. Does that make sense? Because I feel there can sometimes be in this space maybe a little bit of compare and despair. I know I can do it sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit like, that it's and certainly in the online world, when people have got like, I don't know, it's all about the millions of followers and likes and all of the stuff, that actually from my perspective it's not about how many followers, because you, from the heart, you don't really want lots of blind following. Yes, I will do what you say. You would want to inspire embodied leaders that are in themselves, thinking for themselves, sovereign beings in their hearts, connected to themselves, not following you, but discerning for themselves. Oh, yeah, this I can feel and take away. And people that are thinking about it and digesting it and questioning and asking questions. And just to remember that if you are in this space of an embodied leader, you're going to just attract other embodied leaders. You're not going to be one of those people with thousands and millions of followers. You know, absolutely, I certainly don't. But those few that find me for embodied leadership absolutely get what they need, because they have found my resonance. It's not about following and pedestaling and power over and taking what somebody says as gospel. And there will be fewer of those. So a reminder of empowerment, leadership, that if you have parts of you that are like, oh, I don't really want to put myself out there, or I struggle to share, that you don't need loads of followers and loads of likes. If you can pass your message to that one other that gets their empowered leadership, and then they become a leader and inspire 2 or 3 others, it is that chain and ripple effect that's doing the strong foundational work that will go and spread. So I see it like a strong foundation, really, really strong foundation, that you don't need lots. It just is the quality more than the quantity. And I hope you understand that about my channel, because sometimes I judge myself and think, oh, but I don't have those tags and the jazzy pictures and the loads of followers, and I don't spend money on my YouTube channel and have anyone edit it, and it's not like professional, but it's more about my message. So it's very simple, and I don't edit anything, and I don't really know what I'm doing tech wise. I just trust that the exquisite message lands in the hearts of those other embodied leaders, and that is how the frequency will spread along the foundation like really strong tree roots. That it's not a cliquey message, a thing to follow that attracts lots of sparkly followers that are flippant and quick, and it's like, oh, that's nice, and now on to the next thing. For me, it's about the depth. the depth and the foundation. And if that is you as well, because for me, if you're attracted to me and this channel, you will be another leader. You will be an embodied leader. So you're the message that then transmutes through you is very important. So if this is a nudge to remind you to get yourself out there, doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to be this foundation that if it goes through one or two others, that's all we need. So hopefully that inspires you to, inspire others. You don't need lots of followers. It is about inspiring those other leaders. And there will only be a much smaller percentage of them. Love for the weekend. Mwah.